Our next team represents Czechia, Eliska, ZAKOVA, and Filip MENCL.
And Eliska and Filip look so strong in the rhythm dance. And already you sense a maturity, even in the way that they're holding their bodies before they start, as they prepare to get their free dance to Mine is Vengeance and Intensify. Eliska, ZAKOVA, and Filip MENCL from Czechia. I really like the final closing choreography by former world champion from Italy, Anna Capellini. And I know that there are some that are averse to seeing the use of the barrier and the boards, and I know that there's some that aren't keen with it, but the question answer, the connection between Eliska and Filip there, and the way in which they engage with the camera, as it turned out, for us, fortunately,
yeah, exactly.
with the judges too, was really cool. And then the choreographic assisted jumps, their final element was their final positioning, and that too shows a creativity in composition. So if I assign to how the judges will review it, that should box tick the judges to give a boost in the composition.
I really like the intensity of this team throughout their program, and you can see the Twizzles coming in here at level 4 for both with a plus GOE of 0.91. So they have really good quality and they're strong. They did have some bobbles throughout the program here, a few areas that were a little unsteady, but overall, a very strong team.
And you can see when we're watching those Twizzles, the engagement of their body that perhaps was fatigued later. And I think here, working on constantly changing positions, it just wasn't maybe as clean as it'll be later in the season. I believe this might be the first international for this couple, so still perhaps a little bit of run-through experience and competition experience will tighten everything up midway. I thought beginning and end great. Maybe the middle was a little bit less tight. Yeah, you can see just a little less synchronicity, which is inevitable because I tell you what, right now they're probably feeling like their lungs and legs are.
And they were a little bit behind the music. It wasn't quite as sharp right with the music. They were sharp, but it wasn't quite timed at the end. That's been super, super little detailed, critical stuff because I like them, and they were really strong. They have a great program.
And I love there where you see Michal Cheska, their coach, who's so committed to his students as well. You just maybe caught sight of him giving a little exhalation because he looked like he's now able to breathe again.
Yeah.
I appreciate the coach's stress levels as well. They can't do anything when they go out there.
Well, the personal best is 77.61, and this is an 80.35, so they look pretty happy with that. That is first in the free dance with a total competition score of 131.63 as they now take over the lead. They're happy with that. Thumbs up, little hearts, little victory sign, lots going on.